Hello there guys, Mr. Missing in Action back. I'm back with the 6th episode of Unsung Heroes. Today I've got an attack champion in the Sacred Order, a guy by the name of Renouncer. Now Renouncer is probably a rare that many of you have probably not actually heard about. He's one of the new rares that came out as part of the Virgum car fusion. And he hasn't had much of a look at by anybody else here on YouTube or anywhere else in the community. But I think I might have identified a bit of a sleeper here in this guy. He's looking like he could be a single target nuker, and a reasonably good one at that. Let me show you this guy actually. Let me start by showing you the skills. On the A1 we've got a single enemy attack 2 times. You can book it up, of course, increasing the damage by 20%. That's not what I've found to be the best skill on him though. A2 Shining Sword, again not the best one, but it's a single attack again. Starts by removing a random debuff from himself, then he attacks the enemy, and then he heals himself by 25% of the damage inflicted. So this is kind of his inbuilt healing mechanism. Again, can be booked up for a reasonable damage improvement, as well as bringing the cooldown to 3 turns. But the one that seems to hit really hard actually for a 50 is Battlefield Grace, the A3. Single attack again. This time if he actually kills the enemy, he places the weak form of increased speed buff on all his allies for 2 turns. You can book that up so he gets an extra 20% damage on there, as well as bringing the cooldown from 5 to 3 turns, which if you're serious about building this guy up, I would absolutely be doing it, because you want to be using this one as often as possible as far as I can see. Yeah, this one is the one that seems to be hitting hard, guys. So let's take a quick look at his stats. You can see that I've built him out in sort of reasonably good gear actually. Leveled up to 16 most of it. No banner because he's only a 50. But he's got some reasonable stats without being mind-blowing. Let me show you. So in terms of the stats that really seem to matter on this guy, his attack I've got it at just under 2200. Speed I've got at a nice 195. Crit rate at 96, so he's pretty much going to crit almost every time. Crit damage of 137. While that's not massive, it's reasonable. You'll be able to see what he can do with that. Obviously, you'll be able to hit a lot harder if you can bump that crit damage up more than that. And accuracy doesn't really matter. Resistance, for the arena. Not for you guys in the early to mid game though. That's not as an important statistic. Anyway, yeah. So we've got him with basically he's going to crit every time. Let's see what this A3 can do actually. Let's actually start by taking him into the arena. If we go into the classic arena, we have a number of teams here. These are not bot teams. These are genuine teams within Gold 4. Neon Sig, I'm going to use you. Now I'm hoping that I can actually get everybody to go quick enough. He's got a Gorgarab here. Hopefully this works. If not, I'll have to cut away and find somebody else. But here we go. So we've got him in here ready. We've got our speed lead to match Gorgarab. We've got our very fast apothecary. Our Ghostborn to lay the decreased defense and the increased attack for Renouncer's benefit. And then we're going to try and single target nuke probably Gorgarab. He does have the positive affinity against him. So hopefully we can do a really good amount of damage with a level 50 Renouncer. Let's see what happens, shall we? Okay, are we quicker? We are quicker. Good. Let's boost speed and turn meter with Apothecary. Ghostborn, he's going to lay his Ancestral Spirits with the AoE decrease defense and increase attack. Strong forms of both. And then we're going to allow Renouncer to basically hit Gorgarab with his A3 Battlefield Grace and see what happens. Let's see if he can one-shot him as a 50. Here we go. No, but check that out, guys. That was nearly 30k. Nearly 30k from a level 50. Granted, he's got the strong form of increased attack on himself, strong form of decreased defense on the opponent, but this is a genuine Gold 4 arena team. And that was an incredibly solid strike. I reckon if you can get his crit damage up a bit more, maybe pushing 200 or even higher, depends where you are in the game, and get him up to a 60, get him with the right masteries, and actually book him up for that increased damage, I reckon this guy can 50 or 60,000 single strike with that attack. Pretty pleased with this guy. Right, into the Arcane Keep then. Here we go, stage 15. Again, I'll put it onto manual, and we'll see what this guy can do in terms of a strike here. Okay, so there was Apothecary with a speed boost. We've stopped the auto just in time. Ancestral Spirits again from Ghostborn. So we've got a similar sort of setup. Yeah, failed to drop it on the 1. Here we go then with the Battlefield Grace again. We'll try it on the Executioner. We've got the positive affinity there. What kind of hit are we going to get here? 23,000. 23,000 from a 50. And he's not built massively in terms of his crit damage. What was it, 130 something? This guy, I think, is an absolute one-hit nuker sleeper. Okay, so I'm going to build him up to 60. I'm going to showcase him once he's at 60 and see if what I think is true is true. But anyway, guys, my name has been Mr. Missing in Action. Thank you for watching this video for me. Hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, leave the like, leave the comment. Let me know if you've identified this guy as a potential sleeper. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video, guys. Mr. Missing in Action, peace out.